Da da da!
It's episode 321!
321. It's a video response for
RJ
Collects. Hey, you remembered. We'll be right back. Really? Hey, I'm MP Fox. And we are back for a video response for RJ Collects Sets because he collects sets.
He does.
Yep, actually, I just found this guy.
He did.
I did. From watching Pepito Man and Sticks G do some video responses.
Pepito Man and Sticks G.
So we subscribed.
We subscribed.
Are you going to say everything I say? Okay, maybe not. But anyway, I liked and subscribed, and I can't wait to watch videos. And we are going to do a video response also. He has reached 200 subs. 200. Awesome. He's up over that. We were number 220. And but the cool thing is he has 1,000 unique different Mike Schmidt cards. That's awesome.
That's cool.
That is way cool. So congratulations on the 200 subs and the 1,000 Mike Schmidt cards.
Yeah.
That is quite a... Do you know who Mike Schmidt is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. From playing MLB The Show.
I knew him before.
Oh, you did? Well, anyway, Mike Schmidt was quite the third baseman. But what he wanted to see was, in our opinions, first of all, our favorite team of all time. But if anybody that watches us, and just don't let the Twins shirt throw you off,
like this.
is Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah.
So here's a nice shiny Trop. And I don't care what anybody says. I love the Trop. I don't care. What are you going to say?
And I don't care what he says, but I still agree with him.
You don't care what I say? That's kind of rude. But anyway, he wanted to see the all-time best lineup for our favorite teams. We're going to put a little twist on this. First of all, anybody that watches us knows that MC does not like vintage. And to him, vintage is anything before what? 2016?
2015.
2015. So this is going to be from his perspective. There's not going to be any Fred McGriffs or Carlos Peñas or Akinori Iwamura, Mama Fox's favorite Ray of all time.
Yep.
So there's not going to be any of those. I'm taking a little twist on this. I'm going to do the biggest duds that the Rays have ever had.
I'm doing best. He's doing bust.
Yep. So that's what we're going to do. So why don't we start at the catcher position? MC, who you got?
My first card, I think you already expect who it's going to be. It's Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino. He would also be my pick for the best. Now, my pick for the biggest bust, I cannot put on here because he does not have a Rays card. We picked him up in 2005, and he played for 19 games. Total of whopping 19 games. He went 9 for 55.
Wow.
Yeah. 0 home runs, 5 RBIs. He was a great catcher in his day. That was Charles Johnson. Anybody remember him playing for the Rays? I do, but I don't have a card for him. So my choice for the dud, we expected bigger things out of him, was Rene Rivera.
I can do that.
Yep. All right, first base. Moving on.
G!
I'm not going to do it. That's yours.
Oh. G! Man! Joey!
G-Man Choi. He is a crowd favorite here, right?
Oh, yeah.
And also a favorite of this guy's and mine. We absolutely love watching him play.
Yes.
How many of you remember this guy playing for the Rays? Here's my biggest dud first baseman we've had, Travis Lee. And when I say dud, this means a lot of these guys had tons of promise or did or have done things for other teams that were great. But Travis Lee would be my dud first baseman. At second base?
Even though if this was only postseason, this would definitely be a dud.
This guy can't do anything in the postseason.
It's Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau is great until
The
postseason. I actually have a tie for my second baseman. Now, you won't be surprised about this because you've heard me complain about this guy around the house.
Thank you.
Christian Arroyo.
Thank you.
For what?
Thank you for putting him on the bus.
Yeah, he's on the bus list, but he tied with this guy. How many of you remember him playing for the Rays? Marlon Anderson. Ha! There we go. Second base. How about for shortstop? Best shortstop, in your humble opinion.
Well, I wanted to do Wander Franco. We don't have a card of his, I don't think.
We do, but they're not on the shelf or in your room.
Okay. Well, I put one that also has Brandon Lau, and it's a relic, and it's numbered out of 25. Willie Adames.
Willie Adames. Well, statistically, he is our best shortstop.
Yeah.
But Wander Franco's going to blow by him in no time at all. My biggest bust, and I was so pumped when we got this guy after the expansion draft, at shortstop, Kevin Stocker. Have you seen this? Marlon Anderson played for the Phillies too, didn't he?
What is that?
What? Because a bunch of our busts came from the Phillies.
Oh.
You know what? Pat Burrell was a bust. He came from the Phillies, but he didn't make my team. Okay, at third base.
Okay, basically every Rays fan is probably going to agree with us. It's basically a unanimous decision.
Yep.
It's Evan Longoria.
It's Longo. Man, he is still loved in this town. Still loved. I miss the guy. I wish he would have been a Raid for life.
You can't go to Trop without seeing a Longo jersey.
Yep, there's Longo jerseys, Longo pictures everywhere still at the Trop. My biggest bust third baseman, Vinny Castilla. I wonder if the Colorado altitude had anything to do with his stats or the PEDs. But he was a bust for sure. Part of the hit show. All right, outfield. Why don't you just give all three outfielders, and then I'll give my outfielders.
My first outfielder is a fortune telling card from Gypsy Queen, Austin Meadows.
Mr. Austin Meadows. Shout out to Mr. Bob Lewis.
This is also basically a unanimous decision. It's KK.
Yep. He is Mr. Ray. I hope he does not leave us.
And autograph card, gold label,
Randy Arozarena. And we got that from a super YouTuber, Scotty Aranya from Aranya Boys.
Rookie of the Year.
That's right, Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
All right, so here are my busts in the outfield. First one came to us from the American League or National League East, or at some point. You would not know, and the Mariners. Al Martin came over here and kind of farted out. Speaking of that, my other outfielder was a former Rookie of the Year, part of a big three-way trade, actually, Oakland A's 915. I was just talking about this gentleman a little bit the other day, but he was part of a trade where we sent Corey Lytle over to Oakland and Roberto Hernandez over to Kansas City, and Kansas City sent Johnny Damon to the A's, and we got Ben Grieve, who came here and did nothing. So that was another one. Now, this guy went on to do some great things, but he did nothing for us. Nothing at all. And he was haunted by demons, but he had some good seasons with the Reds and with the Rangers. But here, yeah, we gave him many, many opportunities, and it's Mr. Josh Hamilton. I feel for the guy. Great, great talent there. And an honorable mention, if anybody watched my video probably from 2 years ago, but here is someone who never panned out. I feel really bad for the guy. You can look him up on the internet also. Tone Ash, but I just had to get him in there. Let's go to our extra player, or DH. Who do you have?
I didn't do him.
You got an extra player right there.
Oh, no, it's not the extra player.
Oh, that's not extra player? Well, my DH, can anybody remember this? Manny Ramirez. Yep, we were excited in this house when actually we signed him. And Mama Fox does have a Manny Ramirez shirt that she's worn once.
What?
Yep, I think it was like the day I gave it to her. And that was it, because she absolutely loved him and we liked him, but you know his history. Mm-hmm. Okay, so should we go to pitchers?
Yep.
Okay, I got two pitchers. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
We all know the greatest pitcher in baseball history.
Ooh.
We all know that he is the greatest. And
the suspense is killing me.
There is no doubt about it.
Along with that cat hair on the top of my...
It is obviously Brett Phillips.
Oh, yes, Brett Phillips, man. If you have not seen his relief appearance last year, check it on YouTube. It is hilarious. And he is a town favorite right now.
Oh, yeah.
Great defensive outfielder. And it is kind of funny because the other day he was saying that he's eligible for arbitration, I think. But now that he pitched that inning, that he is now going to compare himself to Shohei as being a two-way player. So he's always got something funny to say. Well, my first pitcher I'm going to show, and he just got shipped out of here. He's had tons of arm problems, lots of promise, but we expected a lot more. So hopefully he does better out on the West Coast, and that's Brent Honeywell. Not Brett, Brent Honeywell. It's my allergy nose.
And my actual choice, my unactual choice, it's Blake Snell.
Blake Snell, best pitcher here for the Rays. My biggest dud signed for millions of dollars. And again, created headlines down here. And pitched, I think, 2 in the third innings total. Juan Guzman. Yep. Remember him? But there was a lot of people that played for the Rays or had a Rays uniform on for a little bit. Dwight Doc Gooden did. Robbie Alomar. If you remember any of those, you've heard of those guys, but who remembers that played for the Rays? Anyway, this is for RJ Collect Sets. Congratulations again on 200 subs and also on 1,000. Mike Schmitz. That's awesome. Good stuff. So that's the best of the Rays and the worst of the Rays. Till next time, I'm MP Fox.
No, MC Fox.
And we're Fox Crew Cards, right?
Yes, we are.
We got to used to saying that. Fox Crew Cards.
Oh! Hit the like button.
Yes, you got to self-promote, dude.
Hit the like button, please. Hit the subscribe button, too. And the ding-a-ling thing.
Look at the pain in his face.
Please.
Yeah, please. Again, we got the contest going on. It ends on February 1st. We'll do a drawing on February 2nd. And who's in it? Do you remember who's in it? Shaw Racing collects. Sticks G. We left a list there for Pino Man. It Cometh an Egg. Collectorholic. Again, until next time, I'm MP Fox. So where do we drag these endings? Oh, peace.